Sari ga ma pa ma ga re sa, re re sa. Sari ga ma pa ma ga re sa, re re sa. Ni da pa ma ga re sa, re ga ma pa ma ga re sa, re re sa. Ni da pa ma ga re sa, re ga ma pa ma ga re sa, re re sa. Sa ni da pa ma ga re sa, re ga ma pa ma ga re sa, re re sa. Sa ni da pa ma ga re sa, re ga ma pa ma ga re sa, re re sa. Re sa ni da pa ma ga re sa, re ga ma pa ma ga re sa.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Neha, and I welcome you on this joyous afternoon of my sister Riya's Bharathanatyam Arangetram. An Arangetram is always a very special event for the dancer. So on behalf of my whole family, I would like to thank you all for being here to bless Riya on this momentous occasion. Now, I call upon Stuti to perform an invocation to Lord Ganesha.
Om Shri गणनायकाय गणदैवताय गणाध्यक्षाय धीमहि गुणशरीराय गुणमण्डिताय गुणेशानाय धीमहि गुणाधीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि गानचतुराय गानप्राणाय गानान्तरात्मने गानोत्सुकाय गानमत्ताय गानोत्सुकमनसे गुरुपूजिताय गुरुदैवताय गुरुकुलस्थायिने गुरुविक्रमाय गुह्यप्रवराय गुरवे गुणगुरवे गुरुदैत्यखलक्षेत्रे गुरुधर्मसदारध्याय गुरुपुत्रपरित्रात्रे गुरुपाखण्डखण्डकाय गीतसाराय गीततत्त्वाय गीतगोत्राय धीमहि गूढगुल्फाय गन्धमत्ताय गोजयप्रधाय धीमहि गुणाधीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय सहस्राय गोवर्धनाय गोपगोपाय धीमहि गुणातीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि.
Thank you so much, Stuti, for such a beautiful performance. There will be a lot of storytelling today. Riya will perform on Ganesha, Shiva, and many other Hindu deities. Today, we have with us Srimati Nirupamaji, who will help us understand these stories and the meaning behind the presentations.
Thank you, Neha. Namaste, everybody. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Angikam bhuvanam yasya vachikam sarva vangmayam aharyam chandra taradi tam namaha satvikam shiva. This shloka is the dhyana shloka that every student of Bharatanatyam is taught. It means we bow to the benevolent one, whose body is the entire universe, whose primordial sound is the language of the universe, whose ornaments are the moon and the stars. To that Shiva I bow. Om Namah Shivaya. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Nirupama Chandrasekharan, and I welcome you all on this joyous afternoon of Kumari Riya's Bharathanatyam Arangetram. An Arangetram is a very special event for the dancer. So, on behalf of her parents, Srimati Himani and Sri Nitin, I would like to invite you all and thank you for being here to bless Riya on this momentous occasion. Thank you for being here. Before we begin, I would like to go over a few housekeeping rules. Please turn off your cell phones and avoid video recording or flash photography, as it may distract the artist on the stage. Please refrain from entering and exiting the auditorium when the artist is presenting her performance. If there are any young children who need to be pacified, we request you to kindly take them outside. Also, it is permissible for children to look at phones so long as they have their headphones on and aren't disturbing others around them. We suggest that they occupy the back seats in the auditorium. Finally, please refrain from bringing any food or beverage into the auditorium. I would also like to now thank Stuti for such a soulful rendition of that invocation. On that propitious note, let us begin this evening's performance, but first let's please give Stuti a big round of applause for that beautiful, amazing prayer that just set the most auspicious tone for today's recital. Ladies and gentlemen, namaskaram and very warm welcome to this enchanting evening of Bharatanatyam, one of the oldest and most revered classical dance forms of India. Tonight, we are here to celebrate the culmination of years of dedication and rigorous training as we will witness the Arangetram of our talented dancer, Kumari Riya. Today is an important and joyous day in Riya's life. It is a day to celebrate her achievement towards this magnificent goal of Arangetram, propelled by sustained hard work and discipline. Bharatanatyam, rooted in the ancient temples of South India, is a dance that beautifully combines rhythm, music, storytelling, and expressive movements. It is a visual symphony that portrays various emotions, deities, and stories from mythology, transporting us all to a realm of beauty, devotion, and spirituality. The word Bharatanatyam is derived from 4 elements it encompasses. But before I go ahead, I would like to ask a question to the audience. For how many of you is it the first time that you're attending an Arangetram? If you can please raise your hands for me. Okay,
wow.
That means now what I will say will really make a difference and help you to understand what this whole process is about. So the word Bharatanatyam is derived from the 4 elements: bhava or expressions, raga or melody, tala or rhythm, and natya or drama. So it is the coming together of expressions, music, melody, rhythm, and dramaturgy. This exquisite dance style is characterized by its intricate footwork, graceful hand gestures known as mudras, and mesmerizing body movements, all synchronized with the enchanting music and rhythmic beats. And now, since we have come to the music and the beats, I will now take a moment to please introduce you all to our wonderful orchestra team that we have here today with us. On the Nattavangam and Taalam, we have Guru Srimati Madhavi Mehta. Our vocalist for today is Sri Vignesh Ravichandran. Amplifying every footwork of Riya will be here with us today, our mridangist, Sri Mahadevan Vaidyanathan. To add to the melody, we will have Srimati Radhika Devarajan on the violin. And adding to the melody again is, on the flute, Sri Ravi Shankar Srinivas. Thank you all for being here today and with us to celebrate Riya's achievement. Today we all have this privilege of witnessing the Arangetram, meaning ascending the stage, a significant milestone in a dancer's journey. It marks the moment when a student transitions from the realm of learning to the realm of performing and discovering the dancer within themselves. She will showcase her skills and artistry to this discerning audience. Years of dedication, countless hours of practice, and unwavering commitment is what has led Riya to this moment tonight. She will take her place on this hallowed stage where she will display her mastery of the intricate techniques, expressiveness, and storytelling abilities that Bharatanatyam demands. Today, she will take us on a soul-stirring journey through carefully curated pieces by her Guru Srimati Madhavi Mehta, showcasing her grace and dedication. On behalf of Riya and her Guru Srimati Madhavi Mehta, I would like to extend heartfelt gratitude to all Gurus, parents, family, and friends whose unwavering support and encouragement have also played an integral role in shaping Riya as an artist. So, ladies and gentlemen, let us join our hands and hearts as we embark on this incredible journey of Bharatanatyam, celebrating Arangetram of Kumari Riya. Once again, a very warm welcome. Gentle reminder to kindly turn off your cell phones. I will give you a moment to do that, please, if you have not already done. Please turn them off to silent mode. She will begin today's performance with a beautiful Pushpanjali. A Pushpanjali is a traditional invocatory piece where the dancer pays homage to all the divine forces seeking their blessings for a successful performance. It is customary for the dancer to offer flowers, symbolizing beauty, purity, and devotion. With every step and every gesture, Riya will take us on a spiritual journey as she seeks the blessings of the gods, goddesses, and all the audience present here for a successful recital today. Let us immerse ourselves in this sacred atmosphere. Riya will now present a Pushpanjali in Ragam, Gambhira Natam, and Talam Adi. A big round of applause for Riya. Thank you. She will begin with the Pushpanjali.
वातापि गणपतिं भजेऽहम् 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 भूतभौतिका प्रपञ्चभरणं भूतादिशं सेवितचरणं भूतभौतिका प्रपञ्चभरणं वितरागिनं विरुदयोगिनं वितरागिनं विरुदयोगिनं विश्वकारणं विघ्नवारणं वितरागिनं विरुदयोगिनं विश्वकारणं विघ्नवारणं वादाभि गणपतिं भजे वारणशौरप्रदं श्रीवादाभि गणपतिं भजे पुराकुम्भसम्भव मुनिवर प्रपूजितं त्रिकोणमध्यगतं प्रमुखादुपासितं पूर्णाधारक्षेत्रस्थितं भद्रादिचत्वारि वाकात्मजं प्रणवस्वरूप वक्रतुण्डम् प्रणवस्वरूप वक्रतुण्डं प्रणवस्वरूप वक्रतुण्डं नेत्राधरं निखिलचन्द्रकुण्डं निजवामगर विरजेशुनृतं करं भुजपाशविन्दपूरं करं भुजपाशविन्दपूरं कलुषविदूरं भूदाकारं करं भुजपाशविन्दपूरं कलुषविदूरं भूदाकारं हरादिगुरुकुलदोषितबिम्बं अङ्गस्मणिभूषितहेरं हरादिगुरुकुलदोषितबिम्बं अङ्गस्मणिभूषितहेरं वादाभि गणपतिं भजे वारणशौरप्रदं श्रीवादाभि जन्नकिट्टतां तद्दित्तां तद्दित्तां तज्जनकिटदगतां जनकिटतां जनकिटदग 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 जन्नकिट्टतां
That was such a beautiful Pushpanjali Riya. A big round of applause for Riya. She gracefully offered the flowers, symbolizing her gratitude and devotion to the divine. Riya, your movements were like a gentle breeze. It has filled the space with calm and serenity. The Pushpanjali is not just a physical dance. It is an offering of one's entire being to the divine. And Riya today just did that. She showcased her devotion and dedication through her expressions and gestures. Riya will now present the Sri Nataraja Stotram Patanjali Krita. I request Pandit Ji to please come backstage. Thank you. Beside me, you will find this beautiful, perhaps familiar idol of Lord Nataraja, the Lord of Dance. Please take a moment to look. Nataraja is a manifestation of Lord Shiva, representing all cosmic movement. To a Bharathanatyam dancer, Nataraja embodies the divinity of the art form, a visual representation of the ultimate life goal, which is moksha or liberation from all worldly illusion. The Patanjali Krita Nataraja Stotram is a beautiful hymn dedicated to this form of Lord Shiva, Lord Nataraja. Salutations to Lord Nataraja, the cosmic dancer, whose graceful movements bring joy and bliss. With matted locks and a crescent moon on his forehead, he symbolizes the cycle of creation and destruction. The sound of the damaru or the drum resonates in the universe, creating rhythms that govern the cosmic dance. His lotus feet symbolize liberation, and his dance dispels the illusion of the worldly existence. The flames that surround him represent transformation. In his hand, he holds the fire of knowledge. His third eye bestows wisdom and insight. The snake around his neck represents the Kundalini energy. He is adorned with sacred ash on his body. The celestial beings gather to witness his dance. His dance floor is the entire universe itself. His divine form is a symbol of grace and beauty. This hymn is by sage Patanjali, the author and the compiler of the famous Yoga Sutra. Once upon a time, according to the origin, the holder of Shiva, Nandi, does not allow Patanjali Muni to receive the darshan of Lord Shiva. To reach Lord Shiva, Patanjali mastered the grammatical forms and spontaneously composed this prayer in praise of Lord Nataraja without using an extended syllable to make fun of Nandi. Shiva quickly rejoiced, gave darshan to his devotee, and danced to the rhythm of this song. She will now present the Patanjali Krita Nataraja Stotram in Raga Karnataka Shuddha Saveri and Khanda Chapu Taal, presenting the Patanjali Krita Nataraja Stotram.
जनिति संहृतपुरं परचिदं वरनटं प्रतिभज
Thank you, Panditji, for adding that divine gong sound for us. It's the second performance and already I'm having goosebumps. I don't know what else Riya has in store for all of us. It is said that one who recites this Patanjali Stotra quickly reaches the highest goal and does not steep into the ocean of worldly existence that causes great sorrow. Here I would like to take a moment to express my gratitude to Srimati Madhavi Mehta for selecting such a beautiful piece. Bharathanatyam is deeply rooted in Indian culture and tradition. I express my gratitude for her efforts in preserving and promoting this rich heritage by teaching such exquisite pieces like this one to Riya. Thank you, Madhavi. It was really a great presentation. Now, Riya will present the Alaripu. In Bharatanatyam, the term Alaripu is used to refer to a specific dance item that serves as an opening piece in a performance. It is a rhythmic composition that sets the pace and prepares the dancer for subsequent pieces. The word Alaripu translates to blossoming or blooming of a flower, and it symbolizes the unfolding of the dancer's skill and expressions on stage. It primarily focuses on the intricate footwork and rhythmic movements, gradually building up in complexity and speed. Alaripu typically begins with slow, graceful movements that gradually transition into faster and more rhythmic, complex patterns. The dancer showcases various adavis, which are the basic dance units, and mudras, which are the hand gestures, in alignment with the beats, creating a visual and rhythmic harmony. Arangetram does not convey a specific story or emotion like the presentation that Riya did before, but it serves as a technical display of her skill, precision and coordination. It will set the tone for the performance of today and will allow her to establish a connection with you all through her rhythmic prowess and graceful movements. She will now present the Arangetram in Ragam Kalyani and Mishra Japu Taal, presenting Arangetram.
Taya tayu tat tatam kirtak taya tayu tatam kirtak tam kitam kirtak takai takai kirtak tam kitam kirtak takai takai kirtak tam kitam kirtak
such a beautiful Alarika, and the music behind it, Kalyani Raman, was just so auspicious, wasn't it? Big round of applause for our musicians who are contributing in making this evening so magical. And for those of you who are witnessing the Arangetram for a first time, are you all having a good time? Now Riya will present a Jatiswaram. Bharatanatyam as a discipline is a combination of two distinct elements. Nritta, the pure abstract rhythm that have no particular meaning, and Nritya, the movements that express emotions and mood. When Nritta and Nritya are woven together, we get Nritya or Natya, which is the dance drama. Bharatanatyam has a systematic and a highly structured and a well-organized sequence known as the marga or a path. On this path, the artist begins with pure rhythmic nritta and gradually transcends into the emotive nritya, thus completely surrendering to the ecstatic bliss of devotion. The next item is called the Jatiswaram. This is a sequence of pure nritta or intricate movements that do not convey a story. These patterns comprise of adavas or foot movements, mudras or hand movements that are grouped into jatis and sequences. The dance is a complex composition of abstract cadence that is executed with intensity and grace. Jatiswaram requires a high level of skill, precision, and coordination from the dancer. It showcases their technical abilities, agility, and mastery over rhythm. Through this composition, the dancer demonstrates their control over the intricate body movements. At a higher level, this nritta piece allows the dancer to perceive pure consciousness, much like the effect of meditation for a yogi. With the Jatiswaram, the dancer creates a pure sanctum around herself, where she can prepare to journey inward to seek the divine within herself. This Jatiswaram is in Raga Kalyani, set to Mishra Chakata, presenting the Jatiswaram.
Madhavi
Riya, that was truly wonderful, Riya. Good job. Your impeccable sense of timing and synchronization with the music showcased a strong sense of rhythm and coordination. Your skillful footwork with precise mudras were truly mesmerizing. Jataswaram is really not an easy piece. She actually made it look really effortless. To learn a piece like this, it takes at least 6 to 8 months for a dancer when they are in their journey, and then to keep their back straight, their hands up, and move their eyes. I tell my students sometimes that once you cross Jataswaram, that means you have in it to you to be a dancer, because it's truly something that tests your stamina, your skill, your patience. And it was truly rewarding to see Riya perform Jataswaram so beautifully. Thank you, Riya. Moving on, Riya will now present Krishna Ni Begani Paro in Ragam Yaman Kalyani and Mishra Chapu Taal. Krishna Ni Begani Paro is a famous classical song in Kannada language composed by sage Vyasa Tirtha. In this composition, Mother Yashoda is asking her beloved son to come quickly to her and show his beautiful face to her. This piece enables the dancer to emote the Vatsalya Bhava, the Bhava of love that a mother has towards her child. With anklets on your feet and blue sapphire bracelets, come dancing to me, O blue-skinned one. With a waistband with bells around your waist, with rings on your little fingers, and the Vaijayanti garland around your neck, come soon Krishna, dressed in saffron silk, a flute in hand, and body smeared with sandalwood paste. Come to me, O my dear Krishna. Who is not familiar with this well-loved image of Krishna? In this song, the poet brings to life Krishna with such exquisite simplicity. But here today, Riya will be presenting the beautiful episode where Mother Yashoda looks into the mouth of her little child. And for those of you who may not be familiar with this story, I will narrate it for you. So one day when Krishna was playing with his friends, he started to eat dirt. And looking at this, his friends naturally complained to his mother and said, Krishna has eaten dirt. Yashoda, Krishna's mother, takes him by hand and scolds him and tells him, haven't I told you not to eat dirt? Why are you doing this? And seeing that, Krishna was bewildered with fear and he says, I have not eaten dirt. And some of you may actually remember the song where Krishna says, Main nahi makhan khayo maiya, main nahi makhan khayo. I haven't eaten the dirt. In that case, it was the butter, but it also reflects on this aspect. Krishna says, Mother, I have not eaten. They are all lying. If you think they speak the truth, why don't you look at my mouth yourself? If that is the case, Krishna, I order you to open your mouth, says the mother, really angry. And Krishna, who is actually Lord Vishnu, opens his mouth. And there she sees the whole eternal universe, the heaven and the regions of the sky, the orbit of the earth with its mountains, islands, oceans. She sees in his mouth the wind, the lightning, the moon, the stars, the zodiacs, the water, the fire, the air, the space. She sees the vacillating senses, the mind, the elements and the three strands of matter. She saw all this within the tiny mouth of her son, and she is bewildered. She sees her house, her village, her friends, and even herself. She becomes afraid and she thinks, is this a dream or an illusion? Is it a delusion of my own perception? Or is it the natural power of this little boy? I bow down to the feet of God, whose nature cannot be imagined or grasped by the mind, hearts, acts, or speech. When Yashoda come to understand the true essence in this way, the Lord spreads his magic and she immediately loses her memory and then takes little Krishna onto her lap as her little son. So first, Krishna will steal butter, and then Krishna will dress up nicely with jewelry, and then Krishna will surprise his mother with the beautiful vision of the entire galaxy in his tiny mouth. Presenting Krishna, me begane Bharat, come fast and show me your beautiful face.
Nila
presentation, and Krishnani Begane is not an easy piece to present because the dancer is only like 15, 16 years old, but they have to envision themselves as a mother of a young child. And to practice this takes a lot of understanding and commitment. It is not just a movement of hands and legs to some rehearsed choreography that the guru has set, but the dancer needs to really imagine and bring forth all the expressions and connect to the feeling of motherhood. And that is why Krishnani Begane is a real test of Riya's skill in the Abhinaya category, and I think she did wonderfully well in Krishnani Begane. Today's evening is made much more magical and serene by the contribution of our lovely orchestra team that we have here. As I mentioned before, Bharathanatyam has Bhava, Raga and Taala. The Ragam and the Talam, it is very important to have lovely music and correct mridangam or the beats for the dancer to immerse herself into the character, and that is why live orchestra is so significant in an Arangetram, because it gently allows the dancer to experience these emotions, and it's like a cocoon for her to allow her to connect and be the character that she wants to be. Or as our vocalist we have today Shri Vignesh Ravichandran. Vignesh Ravichandran is a Carnatic vocalist and a published writer in the New York to Jersey area. Vignesh holds a Master's in Fine Arts degree from Annamalai University and is a student of Kalaimamani V.S. Balamurali of Pondicherry and Shanmuga Sangeeta Shironmani Vishnudeva Nambudri in Chennai. He has won various awards and accolades for his performances. In addition to his solo concerts, Vignesh frequently sings for Bharatanatyam and Kuchipudi dance performances and Arangetrams. Many of his poetry have been set to tune by him and other musicians and adapted in Carnatic vocal concerts and Bharatanatyam dance productions. Thank you, Vignesh, for being here. It is a pleasure to hear to you every time when I'm at an Arangetram and he's the vocalist. I can just sit back and relax, and it's really a beautiful experience, and I'm sure your presence here is making a big difference, isn't it? Yes. I would now like to introduce our flautist, Shri Ravi Shankar. Ravi Shankar ji started learning flute from an age of 7 from Guru Srimati N. Keshi, disciple of T.R. Mahalingam. As a young child artist, Ravi Shankar has given many public performances in AIR and Doordarshan, Chennai. He also became a part of the Sundaram Bhajan group of Sri Satya Sai organization at later stages in school. In college, he was part of the light music group as well. This way, he was able to explore different styles of playing the flute. Ravi Shankar has also been lucky to have performed in few percussion ensembles with Guru Sri Nandakumar, including a performance at the Cleveland Tyagaraja Aradhana. Thank you, Ravi ji, for being here today. Madhavi ji always knows how to bring in the best on stage.
You are one of them, Neeru.
On violin, we have Srimati Radhika Devarajan. Srimati Radhika Devarajan received her initial training in violin from Sri S.V. Ramachandran in Mumbai and pursued advanced training under vocalist Professor R. Subbalakshmi, Srimati Kalyani Ramani, violinist Padma Shri A. Kanyakumari and Sri Vitthal Ramamurthy. She has performed solo and as an accompanist for several years in India and in the US. Srimati Radhika Devarajan is the founder and director of the Swaradhika School of Carnatic Music based in central New Jersey. The school imparts training in traditional style where all students learn vocal as well as part of the violin training. Workshops with guest lecturers, music hands and regular chamber concerts are also arranged by Srimati Radhika. Her students perform regularly at several fundraisers as solo, group and accompanists. They regularly participate in competitions and have won several prizes in the Cleveland Aradhana and the Simana events. Thank you, Radhika ji, for being here tonight. On the Mridangam, we have Sri Mahadevan Vaidyanathan. Mahadevan ji is blessed with the initiation of playing Mridangam by Ghata Maestro Sri Vikku Vinayakaram in Chennai, India. His artistry and passion for the art grew under the tutelage of Sri Tanjore Muruga Bhupati. Under his guidance, Mahadevan bloomed into a successful mridangist with capabilities to accompany talented musicians, and he has accompanied many senior artists on veena, vocal and dance arangetrams in and around New Jersey. He's glad to be a part of family embracing musicians trained in playing saxophone, flute, Bharathanatyam and violin. Thank you, Mahadevan ji, for being here tonight. All these artists are great in their own regard, and for them to come and rehearse with Riya, patiently allowing her to discover the artist in herself, may seem simple, but actually is not, and it comes across as a great way of encouraging the younger talent to find the dancer in herself. Thank you, orchestra team, for being here tonight. So now we come to the main piece of today's recital, which is the Varnam. The Varnam is the central piece that will test the dancer's physical and mental resolve. Riya will demonstrate her creativity and skill through this piece, where pure movements are interlaced with ardent emotions. So in the beginning when I was describing, if you can remember, I said there is something called Nritta, and which is pure dance, abstract movements, and then there is something called Nritya, which is the expressions and the abhinaya or the storytelling. So initially as a dancer learns, they are taught these two segments separately. And then comes the test where they have to learn to put them alternately. Pure dance, expressions and storytelling. Pure dance, again expressions and storytelling. And that is really a lot of hard work. Just to learn and come to the level of a Varnam itself for a dancer takes minimum of 4 to 5 years. Yes, Madhavi ji?
Yes.
And that too, if the student is good, then they are able to take on this incredible challenge. And today, Riya is here to present her Varnam. The Natya Shastra, which is another key dissertation on the classical Indian dance, expounds on the theory of bhavas and rasas. Bhava refers to the emotional state or mood. The 9 fundamental rasas of the Indian classical arts are Sringara or love, Hasya or humor, Karuna or compassion, Raudra or fury, Veera or heroism, Bhayanaka, terror, Bhibhatsya, disgust, Adbhuta or wonder, and Shanta or tranquility. Riya will now express all of these emotions in the Varna. This composition is a Navaraga Malika called Angayar Kannu. The consort of Lord Shiva explores the Navarasas through her experiences with Shiva and the world around her. Pardon me, this is going to be a little long because I do need to familiarize you with the stories that Riya will be presenting in order for you to understand what she's trying to say. The focus of this piece will center on all of these emotions. So, the Varnam begins with the story of Meenakshi, who is the heroine of this piece. She is the daughter of Malayadhwajan. He is a king of the Pandyan kingdom. Malayadhwajan isn't blessed with a child. So, he does a great yajna or a fire ritual and prays that he gets a son to succeed him. But instead, he is blessed with a daughter. The child arises out of the sacrificial fire as a 3-year-old. But the 3-year-old has 3 breasts. An oracle from the heaven proclaims that she will be his heir and that the king should raise this daughter as he would a son. He also assured that the 3rd breast would disappear when she meets the true love of her life. Meenakshi grows into a valorous princess. Upon ascending the throne after her father's death, she sets out on a long conquest and captures lands in every direction. She leads an army of fierce women warriors. No man could stand up to her in battle, and she defeats even Lord Indra in the heavenly abode. Finally, she reaches Mount Kailash, which is Shiva's own abode. Shiva is fully aware of what is happening, and he encounters her looking handsome as the heroine Sundareshwari. Suddenly, this fierce warrior princess is overcome by shyness and is smitten by her desire for her handsome opponent. And to her utter amazement, she notices that the 3rd breast falls off, and she finally realizes that she has met her match. This story showcases the Shringara Rasa or the love, and also the Veera Rasa or the heroism as she conquers all the world around her. Next, the dancer explores the Adbhuta Rasa or the sentiment of wonder. Please let me know, did you understand how she feels the Shringara and the heroism? Great, thank you. Next, she will explore the Adbhuta Rasa or the sentiment of wonder. So Markandeya was a child who had only 16 years to live. And as he is approaching his death and Lord Yama is there to take life away from him, Markandeya hugs Lord Shiva because he is an ardent devotee of Lord Shiva, and he prays to Lord Shiva. But Yama knows that Markandeya's time is up and he's trying to take the life out of him. But Lord Shiva emerges out of the Shivalinga, and in one kick, he moves Yama very far away and he protects the little Markandeya and seats him on his lap. And in another instance, so here also when the Devi looks at how Shiva rescued his devotee, she is filled with wonder. She is also filled with wonder when Lord Shiva kills the demons or the Tripurasuras. So here is an interesting story. In the Tripurasura are 3 demons which are actually 3 forts. So these 3 cities, they have got a boon from Brahma. They have to align in one line and then only they can be killed, which happens only once in several hundred years. So what happens is all the devas and all the heavenly beings, they come together and they form this magnificent war chariot for Lord Shiva, wherein Lord Shiva has to string a bow and kill the 3 cities when they align. So all of them, they start to feel, Lord Shiva might not be able to do this without me. So they all start to feel a lot important, that they have contributed in making this great chariot for Lord Shiva. But actually what Lord Shiva senses, that their ego is getting the better of them. So what does he do? When the 3 cities align, he just simply smiles and looks at them, and that causes the 3 cities to simply burn. This way Lord Shiva not only burns the 3 cities, but also burns the ego of all the devas that helped him make the chariot. So looking at the story of Markandeya and the story of how Shiva killed the Tripurasuras, the Devi is filled with amazement. So one more story is the Hasya Rasa. I will just give you a brief introduction of the Hasya Rasa and then a very little more information about the rest. But these stories will help you understand the context of what Riya will be presenting. So the Pandyan king of Madurai tells all the people that you have to now construct a dam because the water is overflowing, and everybody get to work. And they all have to carry sacks and build this dam. And he orders that everybody should do it. So there is this old lady who has no strength left in her back, and she wonders, how am I going to help? And she sits with puttu, which is a savory item in the South Indian tradition. Lord Shiva comes there and he says, okay grandma, in exchange for your puttu, I will carry the bags for you. And the grandmother is really happy. She says, oh wonderful Shiva, now take my puttu and do this work. She doesn't know he's Shiva because he's dressed as just a regular person. So Shiva takes this puttu from the lady and he goes off to sleep. He's snoring away. And then the king's attendants, they come and say, this guy is sleeping, I need to teach him a lesson. So then what they do is they try to wake him up, but he doesn't wake. So then the king comes and he says, this guy definitely needs to be taught a lesson. So he takes out his whip and lashes it on that person, but instead he feels the pain himself. So every time he's actually whipping this person, he's getting hurt himself. And then he starts to realize that maybe he's making a mistake and understands that there is a divine play here. At this, Devi bursts into laughter. So Riya will portray a lot of these stories and a lot of these emotions. The challenge will be here for Riya to play all these different characters at once. She has to be the king, she has to be the person, she has to be the Devi, she has to be Lord Shiva, a lot of things that will truly test her skill as a dancer. She will portray other rasas through various stories, the bibhatsya or the disgust when, as Sati, her husband is not allowed to come with her to her mother's house. Lord Shiva is not invited on an important occasion. The Bhayanaka Rasa is emoted when Shiva consumes the poison in order to save the 3 worlds. The Raudra Rasa or fury is shown as she becomes the Devi Chamundeshwari, annihilating the demon Mahishasura. And finally, the dancer will display the Shantam when praying to the benevolent Devi for peace in the world. I am really excited for Riya as she is going to present her Varna in Ragamalika and Talam Adi, Angayar Kanni. Let us all welcome Riya with a huge round of applause as she embarks to present the Varna. presenting the Varna Anka.
Get the
கனை கண்ட Bharathanatyam பணிந்து அருள் பெறுவோம். தேவியை பணிந்து அருள் பெறுவோம். தேவியை பணிந்து அருள் Madhavi தரணிகள் செய்வாருண்டோ தாய் போலி தரணிகள் செய்வாருண்டோ அருட்பாவையை ஜகம் காத்திடும் துயர்த்தீர்த்திடும் எம்மன்னை அருட்பாவையை ஜகம் காத்திடும் துயர்த்தீர்த்திடும் எம்மன்னை தரும் என்ற உள்ளம் கனிந்து தனி கருணையே செய்வாள் கண்ணீர் வழி கருத்தினிலே திருப்பதத்தை நிறுத்திய தேவியே பணிந்து அருள் தாய் போலி தரணிகள் செய்வாருண்டோ அருட்பாதையை ஜகம் காத்திடும் துயர் தீர்த்திடும் எம்மன்னை தஞ்சம் என்ற உள்ளம் கனிந்து தனி கருணையே செய்வாள் கண்ணீர் மல்கி கருத்தினிலே திருப்பதத்தை நிறுத்திய தேவியே பணிந்து அருள் பெறுவோம் தேவியை பணிந்து அருள் பெறுவோம் सर्वानन्दमय चक्र वासिनी सर्वानन्दमय चक्र वासिनी श्रीललिताम्बिके शरणं शरणं अम्मा सर्वानन्दमय चक्र वासिनी श्रीललिताम्बिके शरणं शरणं अम्मा முழுமதி முகம் அருள்விழி புன்னகைத்தவள் முழுமதி முகம் அருள்விழி புன்னகைத்தவள் எழுகுருவே உன்னை என்னாலும் துதிப்போம் முழுமதி முகம் அருள்விழி புன்னகைத்தவள் எழிமுருவே உன்னை என்னாலும் துதிப்போம் அவனில் அன்பு ஒற்றுமை அறிவாற்றலோ அவனில் அன்பு ஒற்றுமை அறிவாற்றலோ அமைதியானந்தம் ஐஸ்வர்யமும் அருள்வாய் அமைதியானந்தம் ஐஸ்வர்யமும் அருள்வாய் சாந்த शान्तस्वरूपिणी शरणं शरणं मम शान्तस्वरूपिणी मीनाक्षी शान्तस्वरूपिणी मीनाक्षी
Such a beautiful one, wasn't it? And so gracefully presented by Riya. I think the resounding applause and the smile on her teacher gives it away, right? Riya, of course, did a splendid job. But I think it is also important for us to express our heartfelt gratitude and appreciation to the orchestra team who have dedicated countless hours to practice and rehearse, bringing forth the magic and beauty of this Varnam especially. Riya's parents would like to sincerely appreciate each member of the orchestra team for their unwavering support and synchronization with the dancer. Their musical accompaniment has enhanced the storytelling, adding depth and emotion to every movement and expression. I would request Riya's parents to please come up on stage so they can honor our esteemed orchestra team, our vocalist, Shri Vignesh Ravichandranji, our mridangist, Shri Mahadevanji, our flautist, Shri Ravi Shankarji, and our violinist, Srimati Radhika Devarajan. I request all members of the orchestra team to please come up on stage for a group picture. I request Madhavi ji to please also grace the stage and accompany the orchestra team. So you all enjoyed all these pieces in Arangetram. But what was presented here was not just the dances learned, but I think it also brings forth the beautiful bond that the teacher and student share. Something like Bharathanatyam, such a grand scheme of grammar in dance, expressions and footwork, cannot be taught if the bond between the teacher and the student isn't strong, right? The path has to be strong. So, at this juncture, I would like to highlight how important the Guru Shishya Parampara is for our children. This tradition of teacher-disciple lineage is a time-honored practice that spans across generations. It is a profound system where the knowledge, wisdom, and the teachings are passed from the Guru to the disciple. In this sacred tradition, the Guru not only imparts knowledge, but also the values, ethics, and the essence of life itself. The bond between the teacher and disciple is built out of respect and a deep sense of commitment. The Guru selflessly guides the disciple on the path of learning and personal growth. They nurture the talents, shape the character, and also instill discipline in their students, ensuring that the wisdom is not only understood but also embodied. The student, in turn, approaches the Guru with humility, openness, and a thirst for knowledge. They surrender them to the teachings, embracing the guidance of the teacher and imbibing the wisdom of it. Ladies and gentlemen, you witnessed this beautiful bond coming to fruition today on the stage between Srimati Madhavi Mehta and Kumari Riya. I would now like to introduce Guru Srimati Madhavi Mehta. Big round of applause for Srimati Madhavi Mehta. Srimati Madhavi Mehta is a disciple of Guru Srimati Mehta, Ahmedabad, India. She started her dance training at the age of 7 under her Guru's guidance at the Swara Mudra Studio of Dance and later went on to become an assistant for her guru, sharing her knowledge and art with the same passion. She is blessed to have continued her blissful journey with Guru Sri R. Naidu from Mumbai for the last several years. She thanks her Guru Sri Bela Bhai of Gandharva Vidyalaya for her extensive training in Hindustani vocal. She is fortunate to work with world-renowned musicians such as Sri Shaktivel Muruganandam, Sri Gomati Nayagam, Sri Sunil Kumar and Sri Shigamani. Srimati Madhavi Mehta ji has served as a judge in many dance competitions including Dance Pechans, Nach Mayuri and Sri Venkateshwara Temple dance and music competitions. She has also been trained in flamenco style dancing in Spain. Srimati Madhavi Mehta is the founder and artistic director of Taal Performing Arts in Dayton, New Jersey, spreading her love for arts. Srimati Madhavi Mehta established Taal with a simple vision: to create and develop interest for classical dance in the hearts of children. For years, Taal has been transforming that interest into a passion that lasts a lifetime. Primarily based out of South Brunswick, Taal offers a variety of different dance forms ranging from Indo-American fusion to Latin styles. With a wide range of age groups, classes are offered for people as young as 5 years to as younger as 55 years of age. Taal is blessed and honored to have many beautiful, passionate students engaging themselves in various forms of dance. A big shout out to Madhavi ji. And now we come to the superstar of today's event, Kumari Riya. Riya was 9 years old when she first began learning Bharatanatyam. She has been a passionate student of her guru for the past 7 years. Not only is Riya trained in classical dance, but also learned Hindustani classical music for over 5 years. She is also an avid learner and enthusiastic student at the South Brunswick High School, participating in various clubs and activities. She has participated in the music competition Music in the Parks, Hershey, Pennsylvania, and received the best vocalist among students from different schools in the tri-state area. Riya is a member of the highly renowned concert choir at her school this year, allowing her to participate in various competitions and musical events to further improve her music technique and talents. She has also attended the 9-year course through Hindi USA and can fluently speak, write and read in Hindi. Using the platform at Hindi USA, Riya also competed in multiple Hindi poem competitions. Riya recently took her dance career one step ahead by becoming a fellow teacher at Taal. She teaches Bharathanatyam to young kids during summer and occasionally teaches in-person classes during the school year as well. Along with her elder sister, Neha, Riya continuously explores new dance forms and both of them enjoy choreographing and recording new pieces. Her love for Indian dance and other cultural hobbies stem from Hindi cinema. She's always up to date with the newest songs and movies and uses them to create new dances. Riya hopes to become a doctor in the future to fulfill her dream of helping people and making the world a better place, all while keeping dancing by her side. Way to go, Riya. Now, Riya will enthrall us with another piece, the Sharada Kautvam. The Sharada Kautvam is a tribute to Goddess Saraswati. Please allow the dance to transport you to a realm of divine enlightenment and artistic bliss. Devi Sharada is the divine embodiment of wisdom, knowledge, learning, and graces the universe with her radiant presence. She is adorned in resplendent white attire, symbolizing purity and enlightenment. With her graceful form and serene countenance, She emanates a sense of tranquility and serenity that captivates all who behold her. Devi Sharada's gentle smile exudes compassion and encouragement as she bestows blessings upon those who seek her guidance. Her divine presence infuses the air with an aura of grace, inspiring devotees to embrace the pursuit of knowledge, understanding, and self improvement. Let us bow before Devi Sharada and immerse ourselves in her divine radiance. Riya will now present the Sharada Kautvam in Ragam Bauli, Talam Adi, presenting the Sharada Kautvam.
कलामय अङ्गुलि सङ्गीत जन्मायेन वे जटतामतीची भङ्गली पतरूवरी बहरूण आल्या मंजरी
There are just 2 more pieces to go. But looks like Riya has just started her Arangetram. She's still on with the same level of energy and enthusiasm as she was when she walked in for her Pushpanjali. Very well done, Riya. Congratulations on coming thus far in your Arangetram. Next, Riya will be presenting a beautiful Jain bhajan, Sola Sapna. Trishala Mata, the mother of Lord Mahavira, had 16 dreams when Lord Mahavira was going to be born. These are depicted as the indication of these dreams were that the child to be born would be very strong, courageous and filled with virtues. Sri Mahavirji, also known as Vardhamana, was the 24th Tirthankara of Jainism. In the dreams of Queen Trishala, the mother of Lord Mahavir, a profound prophecy unfolded. Each dream symbolized the extraordinary qualities and mission of her unborn child. These dreams foretold of a remarkable individual who would bring enlightenment, salvation, and transformation to the world. A dream portrayed an elephant representing the child's immense strength. In another dream, it depicted a bull symbolizing his deep religious inclination and a great role as a spiritual teacher. The magnificent lion in the dream signified his fearlessness and ability to rule the world. The appearance of goddess Lakshmi represented the child's future prosperity and status as a supreme benefactor. The descending beautiful garland foreshadowed the widespread influence and respect his teachings would garner. The full moon symbolized his mission to alleviate suffering and bring peace to all beings. The bright sun highlighted his possession of supreme knowledge in dispelling darkness. A large flag in the dream indicated his responsibility to uphold the religious order. The golden vase in the 9th dream represented his embodiment of perfect virtues and boundless compassion. The lake of lotuses signifies his detachment from worldly attachments. And the other significances that appeared in the dream all foretold how great Mahavira would one day be and provide solace to the people. These prophetic dreams foretold the extraordinary destiny of Lord Mahavira, who would bring about spiritual revolution, guide humanity towards liberation, and transform the very fabric of religious understanding, presenting Sola Sapna. Thank you, Riya. That was such a spellbinding, beautiful bhajan to be danced to and also honoring your tradition. A big round of applause, Riya. I would now like to invite Riya's sister Neha to please come up on stage.
I'd like to call upon Riya's best friend, Stuti, to give a speech and tell a little words about her.
Hi everyone, my name is Stuti and I've been one of Riya's best friends since first grade. And over the years, I've had the privilege of watching Riya grow into a caring, hardworking, and mature young woman. Whether it be school or dance, Riya has been one of the most focused and driven people I know. The most special thing about Riya is that she knows what she's capable of and she doesn't feel the need to prove it to anyone who doubts her. I've never seen someone as passionate about something the way Riya is about dance. I'm so grateful to play a small role in her dance journey, offering her advice and support along the way. But my words of encouragement are not what got her to this moment. Everything you've seen today is a culmination of her hard work, dedication, and passion for dance. Today is a culmination of months of practice, days of excitement, and hours of worrying. But Riya, whenever you end up listening to this, or if you're listening right now in the dressing room, I want you to know that I'm so proud of you and all you've accomplished during your Bharathanatyam journey. I know you're sad about the anticipation for this day coming to an end, but this is just the beginning of a lifetime full of accomplishments. I will always be your biggest cheerleader. Congratulations, and I love you so much.
Thank you, Stuti. That was beautiful. I want to now invite Ridhima, another one of Riya's best friends, to give a speech about her.
Hi everyone, my name is Ridhima and I'm one of Riya's best friends. I'm excited and honored to be here today to celebrate Riya's accomplishment. So I met Riya about 4 years ago on the first day of 7th grade, and that day that she sat next to me on the bus on the ride to school is such a memorable day to me because ever since that day we've been inseparable. So early last year when she mentioned about her Arangetram and asked me to be a part of it, I was so excited. But when I was writing this speech, I was finding it kind of difficult to condense all my memories with Riya into a 2-minute speech. So although most of us here know Riya personally, I just want to say that Riya is the most caring, smart, and talented person I've ever met. Yes, she does have her moments when she tries to be funny and then she's not, but that's just something that we've all gotten used to by now. When she cracks a joke, we all laugh, but almost always not at the joke itself, but how bad the joke was. Despite her bad jokes and constant picture taking, Riya is an amazing friend and the most dependable and dedicated person I know. I can always count on her to give me her honest opinion without any judgment on something as important as schoolwork or as something as silly as the countless TikToks we make. Riya is extremely hardworking and has put in her full focus and perseverance for today's event. Riya, I love you to the moon and back, and I'm extremely proud of you. Congratulations on this amazing achievement. Thank you.
Thank you, Ridhima. We have one more friend. This is Sanvi, and she's going to tell us a little bit about Riya.
Hi everyone, my name is Sanvi and I'm one of Riya's best friends. And first off, I just want to say how incredibly proud I am of Riya finally getting to this day. So a year ago today, it just seemed like a small date in the future where Riya's Arangetram would happen, and finally we're all standing here together. And she's worked so hard, and experience this journey alongside her is honestly inspiring. And I've seen a lot of people have Arangetrams, but one thing that stands out about Riya is how passionate she is. I've never seen anyone so dedicated to something in my entire life. She truly puts her blood, sweat, and tears into dance, and dance is essentially Riya's life, and this Arangetram is celebrating her life. So Riya's devotion to dance is something as clear as day. She would skip many of our hangouts and many of our sleepovers, which probably wouldn't have happened anyway, solely just to practice dance. I've actually haven't seen Riya do Bharathanatyam in real life until last month when she came into my basement and asked me to watch one of her pieces, and I'm so glad I said yes. She left me with my jaw dropped and a smile open on my face because she does not miss a single beat, and the smile on her face is as genuine as it can get. So Riya, I know you're probably changing somewhere, but I know you're going to be absolutely amazing, and I cannot wait to share this experience with you. I love you, Riya.
Thank you, girls, for sharing your words of appreciation and support for Riya. On that note, Riya's parents would like to invite few people who have taken care of Riya as their own child and have taught her values, have loved her, cared for her, and taught her the traditions and culture and shaped her to be the individual that she is today. Himani ji and Nitin ji would like to have Srimati Purnima and Sri Mayur ji on stage, please. Srimati Purnima ji and Mayur ji. Thank you for always being there for Riya and encouraging her and supporting her throughout. I now request Srimati Reshma ji and Sri Vish ji to please grace the stage. And I would now like to request Srimati Babita ji and Ajay ji to please come on stage. It's said that it takes a village to raise a child, and being so far away from India and having the support of all you wonderful people, I'm sure has made a great difference in Riya's life. Thank you for always being there for her. Now, we come to the final presentation of today's evening. Riya will now present the finale, the Tilana, followed by the Mangalam. The Tilana is usually the grand finale in any Bharatanatyam performance. If Alaripu is the blossoming of the flower, the item that she did in the beginning, then Tilana is almost like the showering of flowers as it marks the finale of the event. This is one of the most popular compositions of legendary Dr. Balamurali Krishna, written in Ragam Bhupalam, Talam, Adi. It will be followed by Mangalam in Nama Ramayana in Ragamalika. The Mangalam concludes the dance recital with a short prayer to God, expressing gratitude to Guru, Mother Earth and family, the orchestra and the esteemed audience as the dancer seeks blessing from all. The Nama Ramayana, which is the Mangalam, is the condensed version of the epic Ramayana written by sage Valmiki. Nama Ramayana consists of 108 shlokas, similar to the complete Ramayana. Now, Riya will present a beautiful Tilana followed by the Mangalam. Just before she finishes all her presentation, I just wanted to remind the audience that there is a honeycomb style sign in the front entrance. Those who have not signed it, please do so towards the end. And there's also a message book right outside the theatre. Please make sure that everyone puts their thoughts and good wishes for Riya in the book. And I request Vignesh ji to please resume his beautiful Raga Alapana. Thank you.
Tadani udani tanom 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 tam nam nam tadani udani tanom 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 nadire ditare dilani dim taga nadire ditare dilani dim taga dam 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 tadani udani tanom 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 nadire ditare dilani dim taga nadire ditare dilani dim taga dam 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 tadani udani tanom 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 nadire ditare dilani dim taga nadire ditare dilani dim taga dam 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 tadani udani tanom 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 nadire ditare dilani dim taga nadire ditare dilani dim taga dam 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 tadani udani tanom tadani udani tanom tadani udani tanom tanom Dum dri dani 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 Dum dri dani 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 agita ajam ajam danam Dum dri dani 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 agita ajam ajam danam Dum dum dri dani 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 agita ajam ajam danam Dum dri dani 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 agita ajam ajam danam Dadindar dillana tati tati tari taka tati tari jam jam ta jam jam tani girdaga jam jam da jam jam चन्द्रसमाननरां पितृवाक्याश्रितकाननरां प्रियगुगविनिवेदितपददां तत्क्षालितनिजमृदुवददां भरद्वाजमुखानन्दकरां चित्रकूटाभिनिकेतनरां दशरथसन्ततचिन्तितरां कैकेयीतनयातितरां विरचितनिजपितृकर्मकरां वरदार्पितनिजपादुकरां राम राम जय राजा राम राम जय सीताराम राम राम जय राजा राम राम जय सीताराम दण्डकमनजन पावनरां दुष्टविराधविनाशकरां चरभङ्गसुतीर्षाचितरां नागस्यानुग्रहवर्धितरां गृद्धादिपसंसेवितरां पञ्चवटीतटसृष्टितरां शोभनकादिविदायकरां करदूषणमुखशोधकरां सीताप्रियहरिनानुकरां मारीचातिकृधासुकरां विनष्टसीतान्वेषकरां कृद्धादिपगदिदायकरां कबरीदत्तपलाशकरां राजा राम राम जय सीताराम राम राम जय राजा राम राम जय सीताराम हनुमत्सेवित निजबलरां नतसुग्रीवाभीष्टदरां गर्वितबालिसंहारकरां वानरदूतप्रेक्षकरां हितकरलक्ष्मणसंयुतरां राम राम जय राजा राम राम जय राजा राम राम जय सीताराम कविवरसन्दतसंस्तुतरां तद्गतिविघ्नध्वंसकरां सीताप्राणधारकरां दशाननदूषितरां शिष्टहनुमद्दूषितरां सीतावेदितनागावनरां धृतचूडामणिदर्शनरां कपिवरवचनाश्वासितरां राम जय राजा राम राम जय सीताराम राम राम जय राजा राम राम जय सीताराम रावणनिधन प्रस्थितरां वानरसैन्यसमाव्यतरां शोषितघटिचीर्धार्मितरां विभीषणाभयदायकरां पर्वतसेतुनिबन्धकरां कुम्भकर्णशिरश्छेदकरां राक्षससङ्गविमर्दकराम् अहिमहिरावणचारणरां संहृतदशमुखरावणरां विधिभव नन्ददाय दाय मङ्गलम् श्रीनिवासाय वेदविदित विश्वरूपाय श्रितजनानन्ददायकाय मङ्गलम् श्रीनिवासाय वेदविदित विश्वरूपाय श्रितजनानन्ददायकाय मङ्गलम् वेङ्कटेशाय सङ्कटागमोचनाय बालसङ्ककोटिसुन्दराय सुब्रह्मण्यम् वेङ्कटेशाय सङ्कटागमोचनाय बालसङ्ककोटिसुन्दराय सुब्रह्मण्यम् सर्वगाय कप्रियाय सर्वमदामोदकाय सर्वभुवनजनहिताय सर्वमङ्गलम् सर्वगाय कप्रियाय सर्वमदामोदकाय सर्वभुवनजनहिताय सर्वमङ्गलम् सर्वगाय कप्रियाय सर्वमदामोदकाय सर्वभुवनजनहिताय सर्वमङ्गलम् मङ्गलं वह्निवन्दजातबालमुरळिकृष्णमधुरगानमोदिताय महितमङ्गलम् मङ्गलं वह्निवन्दजातबालमुरळिकृष्णमधुरगानमोदिताय महितमङ्गलम् मङ्गलं वह्निवन्दजातबालमुरळिकृष्णमधुरगानमोदिताय महितमङ्गलम् शुभ्रमङ्गलं सर्वमङ्गलं महितमङ्गलं
How was it? This marks the culmination of this very eventful evening, and henceforth Riya has earned her rightful place as a full-fledged Bharathanatyam dancer who now shoulders the great responsibility of carrying forth this divine art form and preserving it for the next generation. I would like to thank Guru Srimati Madhavi Mehta and the wonderful musicians on stage for presenting us with this splendid sensory delight of an evening. And most importantly, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to all of you for being such a lovely audience. Without your blessings and patronage, Riya wouldn't have been able to accomplish this mission. So give yourselves a great, good round of applause. I now invite Guru Srimati Madhavi Mehta to please come up on the stage and speak a few words.
Good evening, everyone. My sincere and humblest pranam to all the gurus in the audience, my mother, my mother-in-law, my father in heaven, and my father-in-law, all the elders in the auditorium. This was really, really emotional for me. Riya is so much more than a student to me. When you teach a child for about 10 years, you witness that child go through so many different phases, and you end up with very diverse set of memories. In case of Riya, that's not actually true. I don't have diverse memories with Riya. I just have one memory, and that stayed throughout. The first day she came to the class, little girl, really, really excited, happy, big smile, and curious. Every class she would want to know what I was going to teach, new thing. And that didn't change in last 10 years or 7, 8 years, you know. And it's a very rare quality that you find in an individual, let alone a girl who is going through her transitional period, right? So Riya is somebody that I'm really proud of, not just because she's my student, but she's such an amazing human being. She has some qualities that I don't find even in adults. She's so organized, she's so respectful, she's so positive all the time, and there is nothing. I was thinking when I was writing this speech, and I was thinking, is there any day when she came to class not in a good mood? And I couldn't think about a day, you know. And trust me, when I'm in the class, there are days when I give long lectures, and the whole 1 hour goes just in telling them that they are not doing a good job. And with Riya, I couldn't find a single memory where she came to class either without practice, either in a bad mood, you know, always positive. She, every time, even until yesterday when she was, every time she enters the room, my heart smiles just looking at her. She has this big smile and great attitude, so much positivity. She's just one very, very special child. We all know what we went through COVID time. And many of us went through a very, very sad period in our lives, right? Especially children, not Riya. She made a ritual to go down in her basement every single day and practice Bharathanatyam. And she came out a very stronger person. I'm not just talking about a dance, okay? And during that time, she started teaching online. And trust me, even I don't like to teach online. It's not fun. And she was teaching a bunch of kids, and I said, okay, she's a good dancer, she'll be a good teacher, and didn't expect or think about it much about that. After the first class, I'm like, what is this? I get this, not kidding, this long text message. She wrote down each kid's name, what they did, what they didn't do, and how they can improve. And I'm just reading, I got exhausted just reading about it. I'm like, oh my God. So the point is, whatever she does, whether it's volunteer work or she doesn't have to do this, you know, I didn't ask her to do it. But when you tell her something, she does give her more than 100%, okay? And she's going to go so far in life. She made me so proud. She made me cry, Riya. It's hard to make auntie cry, so, you know, you did an amazing job. What you witnessed here today is not something that comes easily, okay? You can love dance as much as you want, but what she did on the stage is a whole different thing. Go through the Bharathanatyam practice. I mean, this child has never complained, not even once, you know? And everybody has good days and bad days, you know? Never ever said she's tired or she could. Until the last class, she had her notebook and pen and she kept writing. And I said, Riya, I'm not giving you any new, you know, suggestions or any corrections or anything. And she'll still write and, you know, work on anything that comes out of my mouth. She'll take it very seriously. So I just have good things to say about Riya. And Riya, thank you for giving me so much love and respect. And that's the reason why I do what I do. I have to thank Nitin and Himani for trusting me, putting full faith in me, taking my suggestions, working on it, and never questioned anything that I suggested. Riya, can I tell them that you don't have any social media? That's one of the reasons why she can do what she did, because she had a lot more time. Because lately, even my 5 years old come to class and I said, did you practice? And they say, oh, I didn't have time, Auntie. 5 years old. Yeah? She is not on any social media. Yeah? Girls in the front row. And I want, after this Arangetram, I want Himani and Nitin to do a seminar on how to raise a perfect child, okay? I need some tips. But thank you so much, everybody. I have to thank my musicians. They are all senior people, and Vignesh might be younger in age, but he has done so much work in the field of music. And show couldn't have been the same without the senior people, and I'm so fortunate to have them play for me, play for all my Arangetrams and my students. Vatsalaji, thank you so much for making our Riya look so beautiful today. And big round of applause for Niru. She is an amazing, amazing storyteller. And again, I cannot imagine the reason you enjoy the Varnam and other items is because she tells you and she narrates the story so beautifully that everybody gets involved and they enjoy. So thank you, Nirupama. Thank you, each and every one. Nitin, you asked me after you came to my studio after Mansi's Arangetram, and you said that, Madhaviji, can we do something as good as your daughter Mansi's? And I hope, Riya and I worked really hard, so I hope we made you feel happy and proud. And thank you so much. Namaste. And I would like to, very well-earned plaque, which says, Taal Institute of Performing Arts proudly presents this award of Bharathanatyam diploma to Kumari Riya Jain on successful completion of her course in Bharatanatyam under the guidance of her guru, Madhavi Mehta, on July 1st, 2023.
Such a proud moment for the teacher and the student, of course. I'd now like to invite Riya to share her experience through the Arangetram process. Riya?
Namaste and good evening, everyone, to my respected elders, family, and friends. Thank you all so much for joining my family and I at my Arangetram. I'd like to start off with a few thank yous to the people with whom this event would not be what it is today. Thank you to my parents for driving me to every dance class, being there and recording me every single time I wanted to show you something new, and sticking by my stubbornness to have every element of today in place. Thank you to my sister Neha Didi for pushing me to do classical dance in the first place and being my on-demand therapist throughout this entire journey. Thank you to my Nanaji, Naniji, Mausis, Mausajis, Mama and Mami, who unfortunately couldn't make it, but continue to send me blessings and lots of love from India and London. Thank you. Thank you, Meghna Chachi and Shabi and Yashvi, for all your help from India. Thank you to Ritubua for coming all the way from California and helping us out so much. Thank you to my Dadi, Babaji, Chacha, and Anusha Didi for coming all the way from Saranpur to come support me today. Thank you to the Hey group, Samudra group, and even my friends for listening to my countless dance updates that you never asked for, but continuing to show your love. There are so many people here with us today, and sorry if I didn't mention your name, but each and every one of you have impacted me and played an integral role in my ability to achieve this challenging feat. So thank you all as well. Thank you to my wonderful group of musicians, Mahadevan Uncle, Vigneshji, Radhika Auntie, and Ravi Uncle. Thank you, Nirupama Auntie, for explaining to the audience with your amazing voice. Thank you to Vatsala Auntie for spending hours with me today, making sure my hair, makeup, costume, and jewelry was all perfect. Thank you to Mahesh Uncle for capturing all these precious moments for us. Last, but certainly not the least, I'd like to thank the one and only Madhavi Auntie. The first time I ever met Auntie was back in August of 2016. Mama had talked to Madhavi Auntie to set up a trial class for me. I still remember showing up to the studio in a skirt and a fancy top because I wanted to impress my future teacher. She taught me the first 3 steps of Natadavu that day. Throughout the past 7 years, Auntie has not only been my teacher and guru, but she has also played the role of a friend and a second mom. Auntie has played these various roles in my life, filling the shoes of whichever role I needed at the time. There were times where I would have so many stories to share, and Auntie would always give me her attention and excitement to appreciate what I had to say. Other times, if I was sad or stressed, I knew I would be safe telling her about it. And finally, the most prominent role of my teacher. Auntie has showered me with so much knowledge of Bharatanatyam and dance as a whole, and hopefully I was able to showcase it all here today. I'd like to say that Auntie and I have made this special bond throughout the years, and I truly would not be the person I am today without her by my side. Thank you so much, Auntie. During my practice, I realized that this journey is much like a roller coaster ride. The beginning, going uphill with jitters and a fear of whether or not I will meet my parents' expectations, my teacher's expectations, and most of all, my own expectations. Through all this, I had various ups and downs and a couple upside down moments as well, but I continued on, knowing that each and every low point was a valuable lesson to remember in my future. There were weeks where I would be content with my practice and feel proud to show Auntie what my work was, but others weren't exactly the same. But through this, I learned that my progress will never be up to par unless I'm truthful to myself and put in the work to reach my goals. During the past year, I found myself getting stressed and upset over the many setbacks we faced to get to where we are today. But one day, Auntie told me, "We've worked too hard to let it all go to waste over one small setback. Problems are bound to happen, and working to tackle them will make us even stronger and much more prepared." These lessons I've gathered during my Arangetram have not only been applied here, but I noticed a change in me overall, understanding that every bump on the road is just a pit stop to learn and move on. All in all, however tiring and draining this process has been, it's been equally rewarding and educational as well. Although this isn't the end of my dance journey, I would like to say that these past 7 years of learning at Taal has brought such an immense amount of joy and happiness. Now, all of the blood, sweat, and tears, mostly sweat, has all been worth it. And I would do it all over again 1,000,000 times, to be with these people, to learn these important lessons, and most of all, to dance. I hope to continue learning dance and one day spread my knowledge the same way Auntie has. Thank you again to everyone who was able to attend, either here in the auditorium or present through the live stream. It truly means a lot. Thank you.
Thank you, Riya. That was truly heartfelt. And yes, every bump on the road is just a pit stop to learn something new. That was my takeaway from her speech as well. I would now like to introduce Srimati Vatsala Kumar, who made Riya ready right on time for all her performances and getting the costume ready and making her look just as fresh as she was on the first performance. Srimati Vatsala Kumar, please grace the stage. Vatsala ji. Vatsalaji is a makeup artist who began doing makeup for her daughters and since then has done makeup for numerous Arangetrams and competitions. Her unique ability to connect with each dancer and bring a sense of calmness to them backstage is what makes her makeup artistry a true passion for her. Thank you, Vatsalaji. I would like to invite the United Visual Media team to please grace the stage. Thank you for your media coverage. Mahesh ji. Thank you for the wonderful photo shoot and coverage here today. Mahesh ji, thank you so much.
Today, we have been fortunate enough to have a truly extraordinary MC who has graced this occasion with her vibrant energy, extensive knowledge, and captivating presence. She has seamlessly guided us through this evening, weaving together the narratives, traditions, and nuances that define each performance. I'd like to honor Nirupamaji and tell you a little bit about her background. Nirupama Chandrasekharan, the renowned Bharathanatyam performer, educator, and founder of Shriyam Institute of Indian Classical Dance, Music, and Culture, has made a significant impact on the art form. With over 20 years of teaching experience and more than 500 students under her guidance, she excels in technical proficiency, expressive abhinaya, and artistic vision. Her performance captivates audiences with a blend of traditional and contemporary elements. As a Nitya Shiksha Chudamani awardee, Nirupama imports deep knowledge and personalized instruction to her students in locations like Edison, Monroe, Bridgewater, Princeton, and Cranberry. Alongside her artistic pursuits, she holds a doctorate in homeopathy, reflecting her commitment to holistic healing. Thank you so much, Nirupamaji. I want to say a few words for Riya. For those who may have missed my introduction at the start of the program, I am Riya's older sister. I know, I may be an inch shorter than her, and she never fails to remind me of this, but I promise you I am still her older sister. As Nirupamaji shared, an Arangetram is essentially the graduation of a Bharatanatyam student consisting of a repertoire of dances in a traditional setting. Over centuries of this ancient art form, Arangetrams have evolved to act as a showcase of one's determination and commitment towards the rich culture of Bharatanatyam. Requiring rigorous preparation and stamina, the journey of an Arangetram is stressful, especially as a student. It is quite the challenge to have, in addition to schoolwork, social life, keeping up with Grey's Anatomy, planning promposals, posting viral TikToks, and of course other extracurriculars. The countless hours spent in rigorous training, the early mornings and late nights dedicated to perfecting each step, and the sacrifices made along the way, all of these have shaped Riya's journey. Yet, amidst the demanding dance schedule, she never wavered in her pursuit of academic excellence or neglected any other aspects of her life. The ability to juggle the demands of high school along with the training for an Arangetram is truly commendable. Late night study sessions followed by early morning dance practices became the norm. But let's not forget that behind the scenes, there were some hilarious moments and challenges that added a pinch of comedy to this journey. I can't tell you how many times I caught Riya practicing her intricate footwork in the grocery store aisles, or sitting on the couch watching a movie and memorizing her mudras. Riya even went as far as practicing her dances while sitting on the 16-hour plane ride to India. I'm telling you, her dedication to dance is unmatched. Riya, today you not only prove to everyone the amount of discipline and stamina you have, but also the endless love, respect, and knowledge you have for Bharatanatyam. Many can say they have completed their Arangetram, but only a few truly perform in a way that does justice to the culture. And in that, only a select few can truly reach the hearts of the audience watching them. And that is what marks the birth of another legendary dancer. Riya, today I can proudly say you joined that group of gifted dancers. I love you so, so much, and I cannot wait to see all that you will accomplish.
Thank you, Neha, for that heartfelt speech. I would now like to invite Guru Srimati Madhavi Mehta on stage. Riya's parents, Nitinji and Himaniji, would like to honor the Guru, Srimati Madhavi Mehta. I would now like to invite Riya's Dadi ji to please come up on stage.
सभी को मेरा नमस्कार। आज की रिया की परफॉर्मेंस देखकर इतनी अद्भुत, इतनी भावपूर्ण कि मैं खुद इतनी भाव विभोर हो रही हूँ, मैं अपने शब्दों में बयान नहीं कर सकती। और इसमें ये भी छिपा है कि मेहनत गुरु माधवी जी की है और लगन रिया की, तो वो जो आपके सामने दिखाई दी। मैं अपने पूरे परिवार की तरफ से कुछ शब्दों में रिया के लिए शुभकामनाएं दे रही हूँ। अभिनंदन करते हैं जैसे नव सुभा प्रभात की, अहो भाग्य आज हमारे मना रहे अरंगेत्रम रिया का, अभिनंदन करते हैं जैसे। चारों दिशाएं गूंज रही हैं मधुर सी झंकार से, आया है शुभ दिन आज गुरु माधवी के आशीष से, आया है शुभ दिन आज गुरु माधवी के आशीष से। चांद तारों से शीतलता है, सूरज से ये तेज मिला। चांद तारों से शीतलता है, सूरज से है तेज मिला। सागर सरिता की सी थिरकन लहरों से संगीत मिला। अभिनंदन करते हैं जैसे। मंगल कलश भरे सुर छलके गूंज रही है शहनाई। मंगल कलश भरे सुर झलके गूंज रही है शहनाई। हम सब मिलकर आज तुमको दे रहे पावन बधाई, अभिनंदन करते हैं जैसे। सुख शांति का हो नित सवेरा, सूरज चांद चमकता है। सुख शांति का हो नित सवेरा, मनोकामनाएं पूरी हों। जहाँ कहीं भी तुम रहो, छत्र छाया वहाँ प्रभु की हो। जहाँ कहीं भी रिया रहे, छत्र छाया सदा प्रभु की हो। अभिनंदन करते हैं जैसे।
It's such a proud moment for the whole family. I would now like to invite Riya's parents, Nitinji and Himaniji, to please grace the stage.
Now comes the most difficult part. Well, thank you all for being here. They say behind every dancer who believes in herself is a teacher who believed in her first. That is what we all witnessed just now. Riya signed up at Taal Academy along with her sister to learn Bollywood dance. Madhavi ji exposed Riya to Bharathanatyam, and Riya started liking it. We have friends and family in attendance, and they can attest that neither Himani nor I could have given any genes of any kind of musical form, let aside Bharatanatyam. My mom has a master's degree in tabla, but that is as far as it goes. From the trial class to where we are today is a result of the vision, dedication, love, and affection of only one person. That is Madhavi ji. Madhavi ji, we do not have words to express our gratitude for giving us this moment. Himani and I just gave birth to Riya, but you exposed her to the values of hard work, commitment, sharing, and respect that will make her the adult that we will be immensely proud of. If you go to Taal Academy's website, the first thing that you will see there is a quote. There are students here from Taal Academy. Let me ask them, have they seen that? Practice as if you have never won. Perform as if you have never lost. Riya, I am so proud to say that you have demonstrated that in action. Your performance today was a reflection of the years of hard work, and you were amazing. Great dancers are not just great because of their techniques, they are great because of their passion, and your passion was at full display today. Himani and I are extremely fortunate to have Neha and Riya in our lives. I believe it's not just the parents, it's the entire surrounding and the environment that shapes the personality of the kids. In that regard, we are very fortunate that both our girls grew up in a very loving and caring environment. Starting with our family, our friends, Neha and Riya's friends and their families, and most importantly, their teachers, one of whom is here in attendance. A big round of applause to her. All have shaped Neha and Riya to what they are today. Since this is the first time everyone involved is under one roof, it is our immense pleasure to thank you all for the love and thank you for being here in one of the biggest moments of our lives. Let me share a couple of behind the scene moments with you. Riya has a habit, come here. Riya has a habit that after every class she would come home and she would make us watch all the new steps that she learned. It's a good habit, especially when you come from school and you tell what happened in school. But at times, it is a bit annoying. I'm just letting you know. I can say that now. Because if I'm watching something, she will come and pause the TV and will make us watch all the new dance steps that she learned. Imagine her doing this for years and then suddenly stopping it, because this is what happened for all the pieces she performed today. She did not show us a single piece for the entire last year. She did not even practice in front of us. That means all the practice that went in for this show was done in our absence or at odd hours in the basement. And you know why? Because the first time Madhavi ji called us back in December 2021 to share that she believes that Riya is getting close to her graduation, and if we were interested in having her Arangetram, Madhavi ji told Riya that she should dance so well at her Arangetram that she can see tears in our eyes. Riya, I said at that time, and I will say it now, I cry with tears of joy every time you perform. And for this performance, even tears can't do justice.
For Riya, Madhavi ji is everything. Thank you, Madhavi ji, for your unconditional love. It was Madhavi ji's vision and Riya's dream to have an Arangetram. Thank you all for making Riya's dream come true. Both Nitin and I are humbled with your presence and blessings, and with the blessings of rest of the friends and family members who could not make it in person. Thank you, Riya, for making us proud. You made your Dadi, Babaji, Nani, Nanaji, Chachi, Chacha, and entire family proud. Thank you, Nirupama ji. I don't think there was any need to ask for switching off the cell phones, because I tell you, no one can get distracted when you are speaking. Your voice is pure magic. Thank you so much.
Well, speaking of magic, Vignesh ji, Mahadevan ji, Radhika ji, Ravi Shankar ji, and Madhavi ji, what you did was nothing less than a magic. You performed on a Jain bhajan, the kind of which has probably not been done before. I actually searched on YouTube, there is none. So, thank you. Thank you, Vatsala ji, for making Riya look like goddess. Thank you, Mahesh ji. Your art form is silent, but it speaks volumes.
Yes. Thank you, Mahesh.
Thank you, Chris, and the entire Middlesex College staff for their support and for letting us make these moments that we will cherish for our lifetime. Thank you, Stuti, for the beautiful rendition. Thank you, Ridhima, Sanvi, Alisha, Dhruti, Raida, Ananya, Anusha, Daniel, Divas, and everyone else for your help. Thank you all for your presence and blessings. Himani and I are truly humbled with your love and affection. A big thank you to Ritu Didi, who traveled all the way from LA, Ashish and Tina and kids who traveled all the way from Houston, and more importantly, spending their anniversary day with us here. Wish you both a very happy marriage anniversary, guys. Last but not least, thank you, Sachin, my brother, who flew in yesterday along with his daughter Anusha. The day he got Anusha's passport and gave Riya the biggest surprise by attending the event in person. Thank you all.
Thank you, Nitinji and Himaniji, for arranging such a beautiful evening for all of us. Our hearts are full. Thank you so much for that. I would now like to invite the audience to please join us for dinner and also wish Riya with a huge round of applause for today's recital. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Please join us for dinner in the cafeteria. Thank you.
Sari ga ma 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 ga re sa, re re sa. Sari ga ma 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 ga re sa, re re sa. Ni da ma ma ga re sa, re ga ma 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 ga re sa, re re sa. Ni da ma ma ga re sa, re ga ma 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 ga re sa, re re sa. Sa ni da ma ma ga re sa, re ga ma 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 ga re sa, re re sa. Sa ni da ma ma ga re sa, re ga ma 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 ga re sa, re re sa. Re sa ni da ma ma ga re sa, re ga ma 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 ga re sa. Re sa ga re sa, re sa ni pa ga sa.